right, man, let's talk about how female nature is the same around the world. I mean, you can go and say, well, the women in what is it? Colombia is beautiful. Brazil is beautiful. The women out there in China, Japan, Korea, Mongolia, India, all over Europe, France, Rome, and all that. You can say, oh, Antarctica got some chicks, and Alaska got some chicks, Hawaii got some chicks, but female nature is the same across the board, and that's what a lot of the brothers got to understand. Yeah, they come off as more feminine, but anytime you are something that they not used to. Remember 50 Cent was talking about why people in the hood like exotic women, because it's something that you don't see every day. That's what make Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and BMW so attractive to a lot of people, is that it's just they foreign. It's foreign. You know, people just think foreign is overseas. No, this can be foreign to you. You know what I'm saying? You could have a domestic car, but it's foreign to you, never drove it. So, you know, it's something that you don't see every day. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, that's what a lot of people in fashion try to do. They try to, you got some people in fashion that like to wear things that they like that people ain't seen. And where you get that from? That's fresh. That's like one of the highest compliments you can get. Like, where you get that from? Like, damn, that's fresh and all that stuff and, all that shit. But, but the nature is the same. It's the same. You can say, well, they come off more feminine. They raised to be wives. But it's just certain things, especially if you bring them back to America, certain things that they're going to adopt and they're going to pick up for. They all, this is a lot of the sisters, man, they play the short game. The sisters don't have the patience to play the long game. A lot of the sisters play the short game. They play the nickel dime game. The $20, $40 game, $50 game. A lot of the white women, they play the long game. They play the 401k, build that shit up, build your pension up. The insurance policy game, you about to retire? Whoop, let me get this divorce and take half of that and get my half. They play the long game. They play to win, but they get married at a higher rate because it's in their tradition. Black women don't get married at a higher rate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of black men like, hell no, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? So they play the, let me get my nails done. Let me get $50. Let me get $100. Pay my rent. Pay my car note. They play that little nickel and dime game that ain't nothing at the end. A lot of these other women, especially white women, because a lot of other, ethnic groups, they don't get divorced at a very high rate, like white people and black people probably do. I could be wrong on those statistics. So, white women play the long game. A lot of black women play the short game. When you go overseas, they playing that long game too. If you able to move them to America, it's the same thing. A lot of them be looking for a better option. Female nature is female nature. Hypergamy, they gonna nag, they gonna complain. You know what I'm saying? They gonna put on a fake mask in the beginning when you meet them. They gonna be all nice, and then you get to know them. You gonna see they're a little crazy. You gonna see they gonna try to, put a knife on you. Female nature is female nature. The women ain't too much different. They over there, there's Hector and Mu Ying and all them. They tired of they shit too. You basically getting they leftovers. And I seen the thread with a bunch of African women talking about, things they did to their husbands and all this. It's the same thing. I'm going to get me a woman from the motherland that don't know nothing, man. They just as scandalous as the women over here. Women over here, they've been put in position to believe, and they've been bred to be men by the system. Well, I don't need no man. I do it on my own and all that type of shit. And we know that's not true. Because every day they asking niggas for $300. Every day they, getting food stamps or applying for food stamps or pressing the government for government assistance or going through these programs to pay their light bills. And women, they go around in America like they don't have a care in the world because it's always a bailout. They can go out here and send you to the upper room and get probation where nothing happened to them and say, well, he was abusing me and this, that, and the third. They have no accountability. They have none. That's the reason they act worse than they probably act overseas, because it ain't no bailout like that overseas. The government not rewarding them in their countries for sitting on their ass not doing nothing. They not rewarding them for being single mothers. They not promoting them being single mothers. They not giving them assistance for not working full-time jobs. Nah. So of course they more grateful. But if they come to America and Keisha and Brittany show her the game, how to play it, she's going to quickly adapt that game take you to the cleaners, leave you for another dude, quick, fast, in a hurry, and gonna do that to the same dude. That's just the game they play. You know, they don't feel like they don't feel remorseful. They don't feel bad when they make moves for their best interests. They don't feel bad. When your friends, they friends don't be like, oh girl, you know you was wrong for how you did Todd. Nah. They look at the 9 times out of 10, they look at the men as the enemy. They want to compete. They want to be men. They want our spot. They was mad a lot of them wasn't born a man, or a male and become a man. So a lot of y'all be laying next to y'all competition, and a lot of the women in America that are grateful and want a man, that's because they done been out in the dating world for so long, and they done been so lonely, and they see their friends got a boyfriend, and they want a boyfriend. They want that security, you know. They don't want to sleep, you know, worried about if somebody kicking the door, what I'm going to do. My little shit too ain't big enough to do nothing, and I need a man protection. I'm telling you, man, I'm out here. These women, they ain't got to sleep with one eye open, or they get to do a full deep sleep when they sleeping with a man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, once they finally get that, a lot of times they quick to devalue that. They quick to, you know, go back to, I don't need no man, I'm tired of you, doopty whoopty whoop, and all that shit, man. You know? So the nature is the same. The only difference is the poison that America feeding these women and empowering these women to break the man down financially. You get a reward for divorce. There's no deduction for a woman in divorce. They even find ways to get around prenup. So if you gave those women the same capabilities and the same laws, they're gonna do you the same way. You could take her out of Peru and take her out of a hut and put her in a beautiful house in Florida, wherever you live at, California, and she meet the right women. Oh, girl, you doing this? And they gonna poison your relationship. Women are known to do that. How many women you knew that was helping, that really help the relationship, or help your relationship out? Real talk. How many of your girlfriend's friends you think encourage her to be good with you? Oh, go back to your husband. Y'all ain't arguing about nothing. That ain't nothing. Hell no. Oh, fuck yeah, I got a friend. Ty got a friend that's ready to bust you down right now. She going to get bust down. I'm trying to tell y'all, bruh. It's the female nature. If you put them in this poison in America, it'll be totally different. The nature is the same. It's always gonna be hypergamy. It's always gonna be your fault. It's always not gonna be accountability. They're the same across the board. So if you is gonna go abroad and get a woman, just make sure you keep her ass over there. That's what I would say. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.